I don't have time. I'm too busy. How many of you guys use those? Well, let me tell you. I am an award-winning mortgage broker here in Metro Vancouver, and I have 2 business and 2 little boys. So I know busy. I also know success, a lot of it. But you know what? I've had a secret. And my secret, I wanted more. On more than one occasion, I sit at my desk thinking, oh my God, is this it? You know, but how could I want more? Great business, great family, lots of friends, big social circle. And that voice that we just heard about, you're greedy, you're selfish. So if I was to ask you to really stop and think about it, where do you fall on your own priority list? Just think about it for a moment. When do you stop and ask yourself, what is the cost to you for all that you do for others? Because there is a cost. Physically, mentally, emotionally, maybe even financially. Every single time you put your feelings on the back burner. And I know this firsthand. And I'll tell you about it. So, my ex-husband and I got married in 1997. And like a lot of young couples, we wanted to start a family. Despite all our practicing, we needed some help. That was the fun part. So we went to a fertility clinic, and we got pregnant with twins. The day I found out and I called him, he was so excited. It was like every Christmas we ever had put together, because he really wanted enough kids for a football team. Yet I knew from the moment I got pregnant, something was terribly wrong. I lost the first baby in an elevator at Park Place at 9 weeks. The second, our son, at 18 weeks. And at 18 weeks, you don't just have a miscarriage. I went into labor, pushed a baby into this world that would never take a breath. And when it was all said and done, my arms were empty. And when I lost the baby, I suddenly couldn't speak. I lost the voice of my emotions. And a couple days later, my sister-in-law turned to me and said, Gina, for the love of Jesus, snap out of it. Yeah, I snapped all right. Lost my shit a little bit. And then I didn't talk to anyone for a month. I stayed up all night, slept all day, and just went a little crazy. And then one day the phone rang. Hello, Gina, are you coming back to work? And I said, yes. So I put every feeling I needed to feel into a vault, locked it, and threw away the key. Never once stopping to consider what the cost to me would be. And life went on. For the next 10 years, I threw everything I had at building my business. And when I wasn't working, I made sure I was busy, because that way, I didn't ever have to deal with my own feelings. And then, fall 2013, September 10th to be exact. I was at a party, and I thought I was having a nervous breakdown. I hit this wall. I was so full of everybody else's stuff, there was no room for me anymore. And literally, I thought I was going crazy. I realized at that moment I had to stop. You know when you're on the airplane and they do the safety demonstration and they talk about the oxygen masks and how they always say put yours on first before you help others? I finally got it. I had to put myself first. So I tackled my calendar. I went in and put an hour a day for Gina time. And this hour was going to be go for a walk, write in my journal. Truthfully, I stared at a wall a lot. That's what I did for days. Because it was about stopping the doing, spending some time with me, and the feelings that I hid behind being busy. It was time to start dealing with the grief and the anger and the not being good enough. It was about getting over, facing the feelings that I was hiding. So we all know how busy every day is. Days start early. We get up early. They're filled with doing morning to night. And then repeat. It's like Groundhog Day, the movie, over and over and over and over. how is this our life? The main problem is we think if we do more, we will be more. If we get it all done, we will be fulfilled. So we get it all done. And there's still something missing, so we just do more. So my question to you is, how's this working for you? No matter how much we do, there's something you're still missing. And I finally know that answer. And I'll share it with you. What you're missing is you. We are so lost in a world of busy, taking care of everybody around us, making sure everyone is okay, but never realizing that we're not. We're so busy doing, we're losing the color of life, and we're fading into black and white. I had a huge wake-up call. That was the tip of the iceberg, let me tell you. I have had the courage to change my life. And I need to tell you, when you stop, physically stop, put yourself first, realize you're important. When you allow yourself the freedom to be you, to be who you are, let people see the real you, amazing things happen. Amazing. Last year, I did 37% more business in 80% less of the time. Right? It's crazy. I'm standing here on stage with you guys. I am sharing secrets that I have hid for years. I'm like, why? Because I don't ever want any of you guys to go through what I went through and be lost and busy. Because when you bury one feeling, you bury all feelings. What is it worth to you to live the life that you choose? How important is it to you to be happy? If you want life to stop running you and you run your life, I challenge you to stop. Ask yourself, what is the cost to you if you're not an active participant in your own life? So my ask here today is pretty simple. I want to talk to busy women, one-on-one or in groups. I want to tell them that doing more does not make you more. What you want matters. You're important. But no one is going to put you on the priority list if you don't. Courage is inspiring, but it's also contagious. And I truly hope that I have passed it on to you. My name is Gina Best.